Phil Dowson said pre-match, of course, he's had involvements around England training squads. Was mentioned alongside the other Smith, Marcus, as the number 10s that may be in the mix for England. But this is Northampton Saints trying to strike from set piece. Mitchell claps the hands, wants it quickly. Big drive from Sam Graham. Now there's some width. Oh, it's an absolute walk-in. Furbank beautifully put through the hole by Mitchell. Made it look so simple. Work done as Saints came their way downfield, kicked into the corner from the set piece, using the forwards, and then scrum after fullback. As easy as that.
Yeah, all just came from the quick tap in the middle of midfield. As you watch Mitchell take up and under, over the ball. I think it's Alex Coles. Over the ball, gets the penalty. Quick tap by Finn Smith. Put Exeter on the back foot. They realised off the top of the line-out they couldn't wrestle with Exeter in the maul. They went straight off the top, hit the midfield, round the corner. Exeter didn't get anybody around it to protect that outside edge. And George Furbank, Mitchell to Furbank. Link straight under the posts. 7 points. 26-21, 55 minutes gone. This is going to be a great last 20 minutes now.
Well, the volume goes up at Sandy Park, the temperature goes up.
Change of 9 for Exeter. Tom Cairns on. Stu Townsend, who has actually had a great game today for Exeter, is off.
Yeah, Cairns helped look after the 9 shirt in Townsend's absence. Started 14 games in all competitions this season, so he won't be overawed by the occasion. Top of the table clash, delivering in Gallagher Premiership Rugby at the start of 2024. Fisson out with the carry. Around the corner they come. Alec Hepburn. Oh, Skinner's ball for Jenkins. It's not going to, Hawkins, I should say, not going to find a way through.
Tackles made by 3 wide.
Cairns was just looking to snipe. Opportunity to play now against the likes of Alex Mitchell. Faye Waboso just looking on his outside where Hawkins was lurking, knows that there's big physicality in those thighs if he needs it. Cairns opting not to send it down the line. Oh, penalty, Saints. Job done. Chunyamunga, super job of getting in there. Just wonder whether Cairns has just tried to snipe one too many times there.
Yeah, definitely. All the forwards are disappointed, they're frustrated because they were calling for it. They saw some mismatches where they could get round and get into the game, and they obviously saw a gap himself and took it and got hit with a good dominant tackle by a Northampton player, which gave Chunga the opportunity to get the steal.
Mitchell wanted to come back this way. Dummy will open the door. Slidehome on the right. Gets the ball. Ollie Slidehome to score his second in the match. It draws Northampton Saints level. The work of Alex Mitchell, the finishing from Slidehome. It's game on at Sandy Park.
Again, Exeter had enough numbers on the short side here. Just jumped ahead. Ross Tarima just jumped ahead. Gave Mitchell the inside option. They're the options he's going to take. And once again, you're looking for your fastest men on the pitch. Who do you want outside you? Ollie Slidehome there to run it in. Great work by Mitchell there to recognise. They were actually setting up there for an exit to come back to the short side to kick. Realised Ross Tarima jumped ahead, gave him the inside option, just sniping. That's a 9's dream, finished off by winger's dream, untouched. Great finish there. A good big kick here by Finn Smith to possibly take Northampton's lead. And then we fall into the 22 minutes. Left to play.
Goodness. What a game we have here. High drama. We've still got 22 minutes left. That'll do for Finn Smith. 4th try and the bonus point on the board for Northampton Saints. The brace from Ollie Slidehome. Northampton Saints take the lead for the first time.
Mullin's off here. And Hammersley's off as well.
Hold on. Sorry.
3 subs made by Exeter here to try and bring some energy.
Time on!
Northampton Saints,
No, sorry for that.
2-point advantage now. 8 tries so far in the hour.
Ollie
Skinner sends it down. Sorry, Matt.
No, Ollie Devoto's on as well now. And Zach Wimbush. So they brought on a lot of... And Ross Vincent. So they're trying to bring some people to bring some energy to get right back into this game.
Mitchell.
Straight out. Yeah, straight
Look
out.
for the exit, but it is straight out. Was the starting scrum half for England in that Rugby World Cup semi-final just over 2 months ago. What a ride he had, not even
Yeah, fair enough.
selected in the initial squad.
Lewis, how many?
News of Tom James signing a new deal this week as well for Northampton Saints in the scrum half department. In from Norrie. Skinner looking to use Devoto. Hepburn up to the 22. Skinner just pirouettes inside Tom Pearson. Another one of the replacements. Oh no, and now it's a rabbit from the hat. Oh, look at that from Ross Vincent.
Don't know what's happening in the backfield here. Is that Hutchinson on Tommy White. A lot of men in there. You can't see it as Ross Vincent just scored a try. Something out of the breakdown. Either Tommy White pulled out Hutchinson at the side and created this kerfuffle. I don't know if they'll go back and look at it, which created that area where Ross Vincent could snipe through. But Hutchinson was not happy with something at that breakdown. If they're going to look at it or not, I don't know.
Well, certainly, I'm sure it will be being looked at by David Rose. Let's just see. Well, I think this is going to be the answer. I might not write down Ross Vincent having scored a try just yet.
No, I think part of the rock, he then can't take the man out.
Check how the gap is created. So can we get to the start of that breakdown?
Here we go, Woody.
Okay.
So you'll see 12 white, pulls 15 black. That's the first action,
Yeah.
which is going to show. We're going to run it through now, mate.
Okay. So we have a player over the breakdown. As you say, 12 white pulls them out of the breakdown, which he's not allowed to do.
Just listening into the officials here.
20 picks up.
Yeah, 20 picks up, and then we've also got the actions of the player. Appears to be lifting him away from the breakdown as well. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do here, Rosie. So for me, the first offence is the player that pulls the player out of the breakdown, so we're going to restart the penalty against him, because I'm not happy with that player then reacting, picking him up and creating more of a gap. So we can't allow the try and restart the penalty against Saints.
Okay, that's fine, mate.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems a fairly logical flow of events as far as Anthony Woodthorpe's explained that.
Yeah, he's had an interesting game today. Lots of high chats and small talks with players with their head collisions, and I think he's come to the right decision again there.
Then your player reacts and holds him and picks him up and lifts him. I cannot allow the try, but I will restart the penalty for your team. Okay?
So yeah, the first action goes against Rory Hutchinson. What then happened after that was sufficient to allow the try to be scored, but that was an illegal act, so we will go back for the first illegal act, which was the penalty against Rory Hutchinson. We hope you're keeping up with us.
Shot called.
And well, talk about game management, talk about the psychological side of the game now.
Yeah.
These sides have scored 4 tries apiece,
Yeah, no,
but
that's
now,
fine. At the end of the day, can't not be lifting
Exeter
players.
Chiefs fancy putting 3 points on the board just to lift themselves that whisker in front.
Yeah, and if you're going to choose a man this year who has kicked them stupendously well to win them at the end of the games, you want Slade there slotting this through the posts. It does surprise me how dominant Exeter have been not to kick it to the corner and use their dominance to try and get 5 or 7 points, but they've chosen to do this now. They've already got their try bonus point. They want to get the win as Slade stands up to attempt this kick.
Foot on.
Henry Slade to put Chiefs back in front.
Great kick there, just curled it around the post, teasing us from up here in the commentary, looking like it was going to miss the right-hand post, but it went straight behind it, straight through the middle. As Exeter now lead with 1 point with 18.5 minutes to go.
Also, just to bring you up to speed, Berger Odendahl has failed his HIA and David Jenkins has failed his HIA, so the changes that have taken place as a result will remain. Wyatt. Just on the outside of the boot, but it'll be enough.
I think the first failing for Daffyd was how annoyed he was going off the pitch. So they would have probably said his first sign it, but it was aggression. Good delivery there. Langdon to Moon, set up the midfielder Pearson.
Saints not hanging around. I want to demonstrate the reason that they started New Year at the top of the Gallagher Premiership table. Blown away inside the first half hour. If you're just joining us, 26 points to nil it was to Exeter Chiefs. 2 yellow cards for Chiefs though, and during that first one, 14 points conceded. Oh, it's lovely work to find the space. Freeman will then draw Furbank. He's got another option on the outside for slide home and the hat-trick. It's another one. 5th one on the board for Northampton Saints. And they're starting to purr now. The lead changes hand once more.
Like you said, they've been working into this game slowly. They didn't get the start of the game. This is what they were trying to do the first time. It was getting stopped at that point at Finn Smith in the first half where Exeter were blitzing it. But it's coming off. Balls are quality pass to handing. Get it to the edge. Get it to your speedmen. Get it to people in good in open space. George Furbank, open space, making the right decision at the right time. Finn Smith to Freeman here, out the back. Straight to Furbank. There's all your boys you want on the ball in open space. Slide home in for his hat-trick under the posts. Another 7 points really makes this game interesting now. Really should have Exeter gone for 7 points in the corner rather than the 3. But that is what we thought Northampton would bring in the first 20 minutes. And it's taken them 63 minutes to wake up and bring it in. But now, how are Exeter going to come back from this?
Right, time back on, he's okay.
10 points from the boot of Finn Smith. Takes him up to 77 in the points over the course of his season.